I know that the last stream stopped, but hey, man, we back at it. But like I was explaining about when you were ashamed of something, I was explaining about a woman. She was living in Chattanooga, Tennessee. She ended up moving to another part of Babylon. She was dibbling dabbling in drugs. She ended up getting shot like 5 times. She survived that. So from her being shot that many times, she was in the wheelchair. At times she had to use a wheelchair or whatever, right? So with her having to use that wheelchair, she still was doing her little dates and everything. She ended up hopping in the car that she thought was a regular date, and it was her dad. And when he did it, like, he did her so dirty. But he ended up getting put to death too, after not too long after that. That's why they had to, because he left his DNA or whatever. But he damn near tried to cut her head off her shoulders, man. He poked her all in her head, all in her body. And that was him being ashamed of his daughter, man. You know, so you don't want the Lord to be ashamed of you when he comes back here, man. You know? Because he's not, man, he's not coming back like how brothers say, handing out lollipops. You know? The Lord's coming back to bring wreck, man. Matter of fact, grab another one. 2 Corinthians, no. Go to Hosea 4:19.
And the Lord said, shall I not beat them to powder?
Damn. Damn.
That's what I was going to get. That's it.
Grab that. Fuck that. Yeah, grab that. Shit. God, that's because he's ashamed of it, man. He say, who shall not utterly be beaten apart at his presence?
I see. Because the Lord made him do that to his daughter.
That's right. Yeah, come.
So if he did that to his daughter, imagine the Creator.
God damn. That's heavy, man.
I'm just telling you to be safe. I don't see nobody beat you up. Don't you say you know that gather together, act like they talk. That's why they.
What's up, bro?
Is that right, Mike?
Yeah, I'm alright, bro.
Is that right, Mike?
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to tell him that he owned it right over me. Just trying to excuse me. I was just trying to explain it.
Okay, you got two of them.
Excuse me, y'all talking. What's up, Mike? What's going on?
What's going on, bro?
How you doing, man?
What's up, brother? How
Oh,
you feeling?
yeah. I've been knowing him a long time. Good brother right there. Yeah. I told you, Mike. I
All right, bro. All right, be safe, man.
Oh, yeah. You know me.
This is our 2 Esdras chapter 16, verse 11. The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence?
Damn. Thus said, thus said the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not utterly be beaten apart at his presence. Yeah, kind of. Because, hey, that's the Lord's word. That's the Lord's word, man. All right, bro. That's the Lord's words, because we're telling you, man. You know, when he threatens his how they say, one of the gangsters in the world, they be like, I don't send out idle threats. You know, and the Lord promised you these things, man. All right, this is His promise. It ain't none of that, you know. Maybe I'm gonna do it. No, He's going to do it. You know, that's one of my favorites, man. And we ain't out here just talking just to be talking. You know, then all you gotta do is just go through history, go through the history of the scriptures and all that, man.
Exactly.
Hey, Shalom, bro. Y'all about to yo, we got cut off. We back at it, man.
Hey, the scripture said the Lord changed not.
Yo, God.
So if he destroyed all these kingdoms and delivered a remnant out of each of them, what makes Babylon the Great any different?
God, that's right.
You know, this is actually going to be the greatest downfall but also the greatest deliverance.
God,
The Lord says the best for last.
that's right. Matter of fact,
No.
I seen a picture of it was 3 coins from three eras, right? You had the Romans and the Greeks. Now they had the same, the head of the Caesar and their kings in that time, right? And they had the eagle on the back, but they was facing one way. The Romans and the Greeks, their coin, their heads was facing the same way. Now when you got to the American quarter, the Babylonian quarter, the head was facing against those faces, and I was like, oh shit! I said that's crazy, and it made me think. It was like, because America, they think they're going against the grain. Well, they're going against the grain, but they're using the same system as the Greeks and the Romans.
Mhm.
And what I mean by they're going against the grain, because they think that they're going to do something different and prevail.
Mm.
They think that whatever they're doing, and that's insanity. Insanity. I said this place is insane. I said because they being insane is doing the same thing and respecting different results. So they expect a different result for doing the same thing. That's why this place is going to be destroyed with the sword destruction, man. Because they wax worse than them places, man. And on top of that, they corrupted the whole planet, man.
Mm.
The whole planet. Babylon jacked up, man. That's why, and yo, back then when the Greeks was ruling, they wasn't ruling over here. The Romans, they wasn't ruling over here in America. They was ruling over there in the old world, man. That's why the destructions wasn't as great as, well, they got destroyed, don't get it twisted, But America is on the whole globe, man. They got military stations throughout the whole planet. That's why the destruction is going to be the greatest. Because they're forcing their philosophies, their doctrines, their democracies on everybody, stealing their resources. And that's why all them other nations looking like, man, we tired of this place. And they're signing treaties, man. I think China just did a major deal with the back away from this currency. That's why when the brother said he made the statement, like, speaking as a man about next year, the 2024, when it come in, you might have a great economic collapse, man. And that's all you've been hearing about the end of 2023. They tell people stock up on this, And I listened to it, but I did a video on it, man. About I'm not stockpiling on shit, because I don't know where I'm gonna be at in the time of Jacob's trouble, man.
Right.
We could be right out here, and it tells you pray that your flight be not in the winter nor on the Sabbath, man. It says those that's on the rooftop return not into your homes.
Ooh.
So what the fuck? You think you're going, oh man, they're shutting things down. Let me go home and grab this and that. You're not going to be able to do that. Shalom, bro. You're not going to be able to run back to your house, man. So you better be telling your children, preparing them to be alone, man. In these up and coming times. Because y'all could all be separated. You don't know where you're going to be. You might get dragged to this concentration camp. They might get dragged to this one. You better tell them to pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Ba'ashem Arachak Wadash. You gotta be prepared for the worst, man. And how you do that? Spiritually, man.
Right.
Y'all running to Walmart and BJ's and all that, grabbing all this shit for your house and all that. Man, like I already say, just stacking it up for the men of the Lord.
Yeah.
I know a dude, man, he been stockpiling for years, man. He figured, yeah, because I got wood in the last one. He always bragging about this. I be laughing like, okay. I hope I come across your house in that day.
Hey, but look at a quick example with what's her name? That helped. I think it was Joshua
Oh, the harlot.
because they were just, you know what I mean?
It was like pillars. They was moving,
Right.
trying to take over cities, taking them down. As the Lord gave it to him. You know?
The quick one.
Yeah, bro.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
That's right. I was thinking of that too. That's heavy. Because what the pilgrims do? Look at the pilgrims that was here in America, man. You know, they moved across America. They ain't stay in one spot too long, man. They sat there, whatever, built up their camp, boom, and it was time to go.
Travel.
You know? Matter of fact, let's get that word.
Oh,
Etymology. What's the etymology of the word pilgrim?
According to Pilgrims and Pilgrimage, the English term pilgrim originally comes from the Latin word peregrinus, which means a foreigner, a stranger,
Damn.
someone on a journey, or a temporary resident.
Damn. You see that? It says a pilgrim and pilgrimage are words. The term, matter of fact, it says the term pilgrim originally comes from the Latin word pilgrinus, per, through, and ager, fill, countryland, which means a foreigner, a stranger, someone on a journey, or a temporary resident, man. All right, so you ain't gonna be like them niggas talking about building gardens and having your own food and all that. And them niggas, they don't know what times that's just coming, man. You know, they can't foresee the evils that's coming. Because Bill Gates, he owns all the farmland now, man. And they could label you as a threat, the T word, you know, one of the T's, because you growing your own garden. And they could come run down on you. Matter of fact, you had over there, I believe it was Palestine, over in that region, where it was a woman. She got arrested for I think it was a TikTok post or an Instagram post. They arrested her. So that's the times that we living in, man. We not living in no. We think it's gonna be peaches and cream and all that. No, man. We living in some man. We coming into some serious times, man. Like my man Chuck D said in Public Enemy #1. He said, "I'm charged for a crime that I can't find." That's how they gonna come at us. We're about to be charged for crimes that we can't find. Like, what did we do? You saw us out there on the highways every weekend. You know, you saw us doing the videos throughout the week. You know, you've been following us, watching us. We didn't break no laws. So what are we being arrested for? What are you chasing us for? We about to be on the run for the truth. That's why. Because they can't find nothing else, so they're going to have to make things up, man.
like Yahusha.
Fine. Let's say no servant is greater than his master, man.
Remember they had him on stage with a murder.
Yup, exactly. That actually committed a murder, and that's what you choose. Y'all want Barabbas out here. And yo, guess what? You're gonna choose that too. Bringing the National Guard. As a matter of fact, that's what they talking about, bringing out Kennington. The National Guard. Which years ago, them niggas ain't think that was possible. But hey, they've been warned, man. You know?
In fact, since you brought that out, just recently there was a car that exploded right in the border of Canada
Mm.
and New York.
Oh, yo, kind
And they were saying that it was a
was
so-called
speeding.
T attack.
Yeah, nah, that nigga, they
But
was
first
drunk.
they said that there was explosives in it.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then she switched it up. But really, it's all a play on words.
Yup.
Psychological warfare.
Yup.
Because we see what's going on with the whole protest and, you know what I'm saying?
Yup.
So, hey,
Yeah, matter of fact, but the driver and the passenger died in that accident.
and it was on the border.
Yeah, kind of.
So they shut it down.
Yo, the car went in the air. It was like a silver car. So it
Yeah,
went airborne, so I saw that. You know? But yeah, man. So they're gonna have to. They're looking for something, man. They're searching for something. That's why we brought out in Revelations, the 12th chapter, about the accuser, man. All right, they are the accuser. The accuser of their brethren. Because Esau is our brother, man. They are twin brothers. You know? But as in law, we're not going to be disappointed. You know? Right. Can you grab, you got something? Oh, bring it up. I got it.
Okay. This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 18. Going back how you said Esau destroyed the whole earth, trying to, It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come.
That's right.
And the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroyed the earth.
That's right. So the Lord's going to destroy them which destroyed the earth, man. They thinking that it's sweet. Why you think, you got, they're not calling for a draft yet, but it's going to come. Probably 2024. I hope early. You know? But you got what you got, man? There was an instance where a couple soldiers died in the accident in the military training, in like a training, man. They didn't even make it to the war, y'all dying. You know, like the Lord is plucking y'all off, man. Before you even make it to the battlefield. So if they dying like that, just imagine when the war comes, man. Those aren't accidents. Those are works of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. You know?
Hey, and you know what? During the time of the jump shot, they were forcing a lot of military personnel to get it.
Right, yeah.
And the majority of them denied it.
Right, yeah.
So that's why now they're making new paperwork saying it's not mandatory.
Yeah, and they bringing them back.
But the military has become weak.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them was like, no, we're not trying to whatever.
Right. That's right.
So now they want to do a whole new drive. And they say even you women.
Right, yeah.
But now you got videos on TikTok with women like, oh, you don't want us. I'd rather stay in the house and cook.
Yep.
So now you want to be a home mom and cater to your.
That's right.
But it's just showing you how weak Babylon the Great has become, man.
Right. That's
Scripture say what? To these other nations, let the weak say I am strong.
That's right.
Now they see that, they're like, nah, they're not the same no more. They're not as powerful.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's why the son what we just read, the nations are angry.
Right. You got men twerking in the military. Talking about, oh yeah, I just want to be who I am. Yo, these other niggas, you see the Russian armies, man, the Chinese armies, the Korean, North Korean armies, South Korean armies. They don't got none of that freak shit in their army, man. Russia just made it. He said if you in the LGBTQ community, they're labeled as a T, man. So that's that. Basically, they calling America out, man. They're calling out Israel, man. And any other country that supports that bullshit, man. They labeled them as T's, man. You know? And they're about to start coming for it, man. You know, like a dude sent me who was it, a video from TikTok or something like that, and they asked Siri. He was like, "Hey Siri, when will when will World War III end?" All right, bro. All right, y'all be down there. He said when will World War III start? And he said World War III will start November 23rd when Russia invades Germany. I was like, yeah, all right, man. This bullshit. Y'all keep asking serious shit. It's in the scriptures, man. Don't no man know the time and the hour. You know, all we're doing is watching and praying and seeing what the Lord is doing, man. You know? And he is the one, man. All right, he's the one that's causing all these things, man. All we're doing is just being faithful and waiting, being patient. You gotta have that long suffering, that patience. I was talking to a brother. He was like, "Man, I can't wait for this place to go. I'm tired of this place." I'm like, "Yo, why?" I said, "Cuz." I said, "Likewise." I said, "Imagine how our apostles feel." And he was like, "Damn, he was like, I be saying that to myself all the time." I'm like, "Well, stay in that spirit." You know, because they've been out here before us, man. Look at all the things that they had to endure. They've been out on the highways and hedges longer than some of you had breath in your lungs, man. Before your spirit was even formed. So for those men that come at them disrespect,
Right.
they know the ins and outs. They've been through a lot. I just seen the video with Apostle Tahar on one of those talk shows back in the 90s.
Yeah, I see it.
You know? He been through all that, man. Why do you think he don't want to talk to him? Because he know they full of shit. And he know this ain't no game, but you niggas, you do it be quick to hop on the talk show just to talk your shit. Oh yeah, because the Lord and that. Nah, because you boasting yourself, man. This truth is not for show, man. This truth is for real. And if you look at it as entertainment, you're gonna be the entertainment real soon.
Right.
When the Lord comes and brings that destruction here.
And it's not about us.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We had the luxury, a great honor and opportunity to declare his words
That's right.
amongst the people in other nations.
That's right.
But there's nothing to boast about that because you got men that did that and now they're not doing it no more.
That's right. Yep.
So you want to pray to the Lord to keep you in that spirit.
Right.
It's not about you or us, it's bigger than us.
Right.
And it's about the Lord. That's it.
Shit bigger than Nino Brown.
Matter of fact, I got a swift one.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
That's right.
For my determination is to gather the nations that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Let's talk about those nukes too, man, and the chariots with that concentrated heat. And that's what the Lord is doing now. He's bringing them all together over there in that region, Saudi Arabia, Palestine. You know, he's bringing them over there. He's setting them up in the hands of Yahweh. He turns it however wherever he wants it to go. So he's bringing the pieces together. He's putting the puzzle together, the chess pieces, man. That's right. Yahweh Shaphat. You know, he's bringing them all over there. You know, and they all and they don't even know what's going on. They don't even know why they're being brought over there. But the Lord knows. They think they're going to fight, and we're going to be the next power. They're in derision, man. That's why I always tell these Americans over here, when your ass get drafted But you go into that military now, yo, you ain't coming back. You're going to leave in a body bag. Matter of fact, you might just stay over there with the stench. You know, because it's going to be a lot of dead bodies, man. Esau, you think that you the depopulator? You crazy as hell. The Lord is the ultimate depopulator, man. Y'all think y'all just gonna rule the world forever, man? With your wicked ways, man, and your pink devilish skin, man, your red skin, man.
Fucking raw chicken.
Yeah, cunt. You know. But hey, man, the Lord, it ain't even going down like that, man. You know. There's all this battling and all this warring that's going on throughout the world, this whole globe, man. This is gearing up for World War III, man. You know, matter of fact, can you grab Second Ezra's 14? One realm against another. There's 13. It's like it's 13. I always say 14. It's like 13. Because and this how you know, man, that the Lord is bringing them over and riling them up, man. And they thinking like, oh man, yeah, you know, another war. We're going to win this one. All these people, you know, and the difference between this world, what it says is going to be a burning, a fuel of fire. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab it.
They shall burn.
Because the Lord, hey, man, this ain't no joke right here that we're talking about.
That was more cool. Yeah, I got you. This is Second Ezra chapter 13. The point is at 31. I could start at 29. It said, "Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another."
That's right. So the Lord right now. He's bringing all of these armies together, right? They're going to fight against each other, and that's what we're witnessing right now. All right, you're witnessing the what you got? The Russian army. They set it off. Putin really set it off. The Lord allowed him to set it off with Ukraine, because all that battle was about. He's trying to bring back the USSR, right? So he's doing that. Bang! Now you got North Korea, South Korea. You got Chinese versus Taiwan. Now Taiwan, China's saying that that's their land basically. They said that belongs to them. So they're trying to get their land together. Everybody's really fighting for their land, which they think is their land. All right? And they all going to come at America, man. Because they like, yo, because America, you got, like, you look at it. You got, what's that, Ukraine? They trying to be down with America, but they're an ally. They're not in NATO. Russia's not in NATO. You know, that's why Putin's getting together the BRICS. You know, what's that? Britain, Russia. What's that? India.
South Africa.
South Africa, China. What's the
Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil. I keep saying Britain. Brazil, Russia. I think India, China.
Yeah, India.
China and South Africa. All right, those are the BRICS nations. All right, so they're preparing for the battle too. They're trying. They want their land back, man.
And it's not just them; they're getting bigger.
That's right. You got a whole bunch of You got a lot of. As a matter of fact, because Cuba stopped dealing with America back in I want to say in the like the 70s, something like this back then, because yo, they still got the same automobiles as back then, the old ones. You know, they haven't advanced technology wise since that. You know, and that's where you get that movie Scarface from too. When they was sending all the what was like refugees or whatever, it was the criminals from Cuba to Florida, like Miami. They was coming in that way. You know, and that's why you had it was a fiction movie, but they put some truth to it.
Hey, that's what Al Pacino said. I got octopus coming on my fucking ears, man. But they had to go, you know.
Yeah, cut. And he was like, he said I'm a political son from Cuba.
Political refugee.
Yeah, from Cuba.
Yeah.
You know, that was a real thing, man. You know, but they made the movie as fiction. You know, but all of these nations are being gathered together, all the way to the Yahweh Shabbat. Look at Jake, man. I turn his car to a goddamn nightclub.
Disco. Disco.
Yeah, probably be able to see it. You can't.
Hey, but it's had to go to the white cherry for the colors.
Yeah, hey,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, cut it. Cut it. And the Chariot, they be right. That's how I know Jake. They got a zeal, man. They like
Like the song Shining.
cut.
Shining.
That's right. But yeah, so you're gonna have they're gonna you good, bro. You're gonna have that all those nations come together. They're gonna be fighting against each other, and that's when the Lord is gonna return. That's why I said one realm against another, man. You're gonna have the spiritual realm versus the physical realm. Like we was talking about earlier, where these demons about to start manifesting themselves, and these people are gonna be going crazy, man.
Yep.
Scared to death. Because when them demons manifest, man, you don't know what the hell they gonna look like. As people get scared at the smallest sound of stuff, man. So just imagine that. That's a no box. That's a no box. But let's hop into Isaiah 5 and that's what I was mentioning earlier as far as 5 and 9. No, 9 and 5. So all the way down to 7.
Go. It says, Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments robed in blood.
All right.
Because the prophets saw the missiles, but they referred to it as what? Glittering swords.
That's right. But they were flying through the skies. You know? I hope it was one of those little niggas that chasing that.
Man, they all over the place.
Yeah. Saturday Night Live.
Right.
But yeah, man. But yeah, so man, that shit is moving.
Let me read this
Yeah.
For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments robed in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
That's right, meaning those nukes is gonna be shot off, man. Cause like these nations is so angry at this place at Babylon. They're willing to put everything on the line, man. They like, fuck it, we all die. We all gonna die tonight. That's their mentality, man. And America's sending idle threats as usual. Because he said if you do something, he said, so help me God, it will be somebody else raising your children.
Oh.
Like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, yo, y'all threats is fucking simple, man. Because everything that you talk is going to come on your own head, man. You know, the Lord is talking about these nukes being shot off, man. But the reason why people don't want to hear that because they want to be they want to be in that party spirit. That's why they don't like listening to the news. We're the news through the scriptures. I ain't telling you nothing sweet either, man. I'm telling you like it is, man. This place is going up in smoke.
Jadakiss said, we the weathermen,
That's right. The real weathermen, man.
real weathermen,
You know?
righteous.
But this going to be with burning a fuel of fire, man. That doesn't sound like a nice time. Y'all want the heat. The heat is coming. That ultimate heat that you won't be able to extinguish, man. You know? Just grab that real quick. And the NLT real fast. This is Isaiah chapter 9 and 5. In the NLT, it says, matter of fact, let me start at verse 4. It says, for you will break the yoke of their slavery and lift a heavy burden from their shoulders. You will break the oppressor's rod, just as you did when you destroyed the army of Midian. The boots of the warrior and the uniforms bloodstained by war will be burned. They will be fuel for the fire. Verse 6. For damn. Hold on. God damn. I can't let that one slide. It says the boots of the warrior and the uniforms bloodstained by war will be burned. God damn. That's yo. That's talking about that thermonuclear fire, man. And concentrated heat as well, man. It says they will be fuel for the fire, so that's what I'm telling you. When you go over there, you fuel for that fire, man. You troops and all that. Matter of fact, though, you people too, man. You ain't exempt. But when them nukes get shot off, I'm telling you, well, it's over. You know, it's over. Verse 6, it says, for a child is born to us, a son is given to us. The government will rest on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty Power, Everlasting Father, Peace, Prince of Peace. It's talking about Yahweh's son. His government and its peace will never end. He will rule with fairness and justice from the throne of his ancestor David for all eternity. The passionate commitment of the Lords of Heaven's armies will make it happen. Will make this happen. God damn. So the Lord, hey man, that's plain and simple, man. So that stuff that Nate was talking, that we're going to rule, then we're going to be taken down, and they're going to rule again. Clearly, he hasn't read Isaiah 9 and 7 in the NLT. Not even in the KJV, and if he did, he doesn't understand it. Why? Because them demons hopping on his ass, making him spit nonsense, man. Over.
I got something to back you up.
Go ahead, bro.
2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 13. For strong is his right hand
God.
that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are short and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
That's right. And yo, you know what? Russia right now, they just made a missile. And I remember brothers doing the videos on this like years ago. The missile shot up to outer space, man. It hit the firmament, man. And it's supposed to go to outer space and then come back down and hit its targets. You know? So that's heavy right there. Russia got the technology to shoot a missile to the outer space, man. Come back down, look like, okay, I see you, let me go get you. And destroy it. And the Lord gave him that technology, man. Because you never know. The Lord, he's allowing that missile to go up there. You know, because that's of his armies, man. You You know, them missiles is of his army because what he say? He said, I created the smith that blew up the coals, man. So he put that tech, just like he did. Yo, if you watch that movie, man, his brain was going crazy. He's like, I can't stop thinking about it. Because, yo, the Lord was using him. You know? And what? Esau's known the sword to destroy him. So, of course, he made him make a destroying weapon. Because he said, I created the waste of the waste. You know, so he created that for him, for that. That was his highlight, man. You know?
And that's how he took over the world.
That's right, yeah. It said it said he made miracles happen. He rained down fire from heaven.
Right, yeah.
You know? And that's how that happened in World War II.
Mm-hmm.
But the matter of fact, that was the battle of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yeah.
When they made that fire come down, it's like no mas, no mas.
When they made the atom bomb.
Yep, that was this guy, Oppenheimer.
And them German scientists.
And he was working with Einstein. They went to school together and all that, man. You know? But the Lord, he put that in their mind. So though when that missile shoots, and you know the chariots is watching. That's why all this war going, you got the chariots right over top of them looking at them. Laughing at them. Like, look at these fools, man. You about to come and destroy all these niggas. But let them fight.
Yeah, let them have it.
You know, and that's crazy. And that's a heavy thing because, you know, you see it, like, man, you see the chariot. Like, even there was a chariot over there in Italy. It flew into the sea. It was like 3 of them. Flew into the sea. And when I saw that, I was like, oh shit. I said, man, they activating all them sea creatures. Leviathan, Bohemian, all the creatures that you haven't seen, they activate the ass. Where you gonna see them, man? They're gonna come upon the earth, man. You know? But people forget about that part when they say, oh, that part. They forgot about that, man. And all we doing, we're giving you warning from Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, by Shem Arachakadas, man.
Hey, the Lord's going to be in the midst of that fire.
That's
controlling these. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Vladimir Putin stated what? That he got missiles that can hit over here within 12 minutes. And what? This place is going to be destroyed in an hour.
That's right, kind.
So it just makes sense.
Kind. And yo, and for a missile to shoot that fast and get here that quick, that's the Lord's anger. That's a swift destruction.
So I come quickly.
That's right, with speed. With
you can't even fathom.
For a missile to fly that many miles to hit this motherfucker, that's the Lord's fierce indignation, man. And that's a righteous anger, man. You know? And that anger, yo, I don't even feel sorry for you people, man. Because you've been warned, man. You've been told so many times. Like my man Midnight said, he said, I can't feel sorry for no wicked man. That's on you. He said, you and your dirt catch up with you. You know, your dirt's going to catch up with you. And the Lord, hey, man, the Lord is going to jack your ass up, man.
That's right.
And rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
No, you got it on the front. It's one couple more. But right there. That's like very shit. Grab on over the side. Isaiah 42:17. And speaking of that indignation, and this is why the Lord is angry too, man. Because of the things you trust in. You don't trust in Him, man. You got it, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 17. They shall be turned back. They shall be greatly ashamed that trust in the graven images that say to the molten images, Ye are our gods. Hear, ye deaf, and look, ye blind, that ye may see. Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger that I sent? Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as the Lord's servant, seeing many things,
Mm,
but thou observest not,
that's right.
opening the ears, but he heareth not. The Lord is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will magnify the law and make it honorable. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes,
That's right.
and they are hid in prison houses.
That's right.
They are for prey, and none delivereth, for spoil, and none saith restore.
That's right. Cut. Because what? You trusted in your idols, man. You know? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go here. Isaiah 42 and 16. Lead blind Israel down a new path, guiding them along an unfamiliar way. I will brighten the darkness before them and smooth out the road ahead of them. Yes, I will indeed do these things. I will not forsake them. But those who trust in idols, who say ye are our gods, will be turned away in shame. Listen, you who are deaf, look and see, you blind. Who is as blind as my own people, my servant? God damn, he said, who is as blind as my own people, my servant? Because our people is they man, just look at it. They walking around. First, they don't know who they are. All these other nations know that, man.
Yep.
That's why that dude from over there in Iraq, he was telling me. And you had the Muslim guys from over there in Iraq, I believe. They sent a letter over here to Philadelphia, telling you niggas, you want to walk that close to that fucking weed, man. Bitch ass nigga. See, blind. You talking about blind? That's blind right there, man.
That's what Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, cunt. Stevie Wonder can see more than them niggas. You know? But yeah, man. So they wrote a letter over here. I believe it was to some church, but they was like a top dog, man, and that society, that Arabic community, and he was basically telling y'all niggas over there is Israelites, man. He's like, y'all don't even know it, and the pastor was all happy, yeah, man. Listen, pastor, reverend, pork chop,
Right?
you know, we've been telling you these things. Now you start to lose your congregation. Now you got to start telling them that they're Israelites. You know, to try to keep them in, and you want to keep that money. You know, but even this wicked ass nigga Nate said when they was trying to buy a church in Atlanta or something like that,
Oh, yeah.
and they was trying to get, he was like, yeah, you got to teach our doctrine. You got to teach that Jesus is right and all this and that to get that money, man. You know. But he took that bag too, man. So he ain't fooling nobody. If you still saying Christ, you ain't saying Yahweh Shai, you ain't saying Yahweh when you once taught it, man. All right. But it says, who is as blind as my own people, my servant? Who is as deaf as my messenger? Who is as blind as my chosen people, the servant of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai? You see and recognize what is right, but refuse to act on it. And that's right, man. That's what our people do. They see it, they know what's right. That's why they walk past and, oh man, y'all doing it good, right, good. But you don't want to act on it. You don't want to listen. You don't want to hearken to the words that we're telling you. We're piping, but you're not dancing, man. You're dancing to strange musics and wondering why you get the outcome that you get, man. It says you hear with your ears, but you don't really listen. Damn, that's bad, bro. It says, because he is righteous, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua has exalted his glorious law. But his own people have been robbed and plundered, enslaved, imprisoned, and trapped. They are fair game for anyone And that's the truth. It says for anyone. And have no one to protect them, no one to take them back home. God damn. Because who's coming to take us back home? Yahweh. He's the deliverer, man. But you got all these different groups out here. We even had that 90s run. Matter of fact, forget about the 90s. Let's go back before that. We go back to the 70s and the 60s, right? They was talking that go back to Africa. We're going to get boats. That was the thing. We're going to sail back to Africa and all this. And that shit ain't happened, man. Because your ass came over here on ships, and the Lord said in Deuteronomy 28:68, you shall not see it again. Your land being, you know, you will not see it again. And I haven't been over there. My mom just went to Nigeria again today, and that's the western coast of Africa, where our people were taken from, right? You know.
It says no man shall buy.
That's right. Yeah. What did it just say? It says they are fair game for everyone, and have no one to protect them. That's right. No one to take them home. Why you think we out here like we is, man? And all these other nations, they can do whatever the hell they want to. And that's why it will behoove you to turn back to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Ba'ashim HaRachak, man. You know? Instead of chasing after these other gods, man. It says, who will hear these lessons from the past? Damn. Who will hear these lessons from the past? That's why it says what was written aforetime is for our learning and for our understanding. It says, and see the ruin that awaits you in the future. Woo!
Oh, dang.
Woo! That's why the brother always he said, if you don't know who you are, if you don't know where you going, if you don't know where you came from, how you know where you going? You know? Read that again, Isaiah 42:23. It says, who will hear these lessons from the past and see the ruin that awaits you in the future? And that's for not serving Yahweh outside. It says, who allowed Israel to be robbed and hurt? It was Yahweh. He sinned. Dang. It says, for the people who would not walk in his path, nor would they obey his law, therefore he poured out his fury on them and destroyed them in battle. They were enveloped in flames, but they still refused to understand. They were consumed by fire, but they did not learn their lesson. God damn. That's man. That's a bad joint right there.
Our people are stiff-necked.
Right. He said you was burned in fire, and you still ain't learned your lesson. And that's Israel for you.
And what it's saying, Ezra said something where it says, and they still will not turn from their ways.
Oh, yeah. He said, 16. I think it's Ezra. Because it said all the evil shall go on the earth.
They still, like they seeing all this happen, and they still don't want to turn to them, like, you know.
Turn back to the Lord. They want to turn to Allah.
They in the same spirit as dumb Israelites that came out of Egypt in the wilderness that lost patience and made a whole idol. You know what I'm saying? After seeing all the miraculous events that the Lord did to get them out of there, and they still didn't turn from their wickedness.
Yep, it's right here. Second Ezra 16, and I'm gonna start at verse 19. It says, "Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for men, but for all these things they shall not return. So like they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges." That's crazy.
Not always be mindful, because Jay got a short attention span.
That's right.
Things happen, and then they forget about it so quick.
Yep.
Not realizing that all these things are for a sign to put you in the fear of the Lord.
Right.
You know?
That's why the scripture said are the things for the ruin. They're ruined in the future, man.
Man,
You know. He said, "Who will learn these lessons?" You know, and that's why we do lessons. That's why we read the scriptures and we tell you the history. You know, the present and the future, man. So you gotta learn these lessons. You gotta take heed. If you're not learning them, then hey, man, that's on you.
hey, just like for a quick example, I was talking to Ephraimite Jake.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting for the trial or whatever, and he was telling me his testimony. How he got shot. He just came home, and he was like, "Yo, he got lit up with an AK, and it ate up his midsection, and he was still here to talk about it. But he's still talking about pills and all that. I'm looking like, I'm trying to tell him like, yo, the Lord is trying to tell you something. Right?
Yep.
You know?
I know my man from down South Philly. This nigga got shot like pop. He kept getting shot. You know what I mean? Everybody, oh, he'll be all right. The last time he got shot in his head. They put a metal plate in there. With all that, you still want to be a gangster. You know, just like this little nigga Seafood that be on the YouTube. And all he glory in his gun, man. He glory in Esau's blessing. And he got shot up a lot. I'm like, yo, the next time that man get hit, he might not make it, man.
Right.
Just like my man J-Rock. He not here to talk about nothing no more. But the last time, he still wanted to be that gangster nigga. And everything, they caught you locking in the car with a chick. That was it. You know? You gotta learn these lessons, yo. Everything, you get warnings, man. The Lord ain't just gonna kill you without warning you, man. You get all types of warnings, warning, until he be like, man, I'm tired of talking to you stiff-necked niggas. You know? And he removes you off this planet. He brings you back into the spirit world. You know? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, real quick. This is
Out of here.
real quick. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men,
That's right.
but we are made manifest unto Yahweh, and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience.
Right. It said our trust are made manifest in your conscience. Matter of fact, you know. What's that? What was that again?
2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 11. Knowing therefore the terrors of the Lord, we persuade men. We were persuaded. Like, Lord, don't take me out. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep. That's right. Yo, come on. Yo, that's right, bro.
It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of
I remember when I got poked up. I didn't think I was going to make it. I was young, man. I was in my teenage years. I mean, got stabbed in my neck and shit. And I was like, man, I thought it was over. So I was like, listen, man, let's go tell my mom, my sister, I said I love her. And I was in and out of consciousness and shit. You know what I mean? But the girl, she's like, nah, you gonna make it. I'm like, whatever, man. I looked down at my shirt. That shit was full of blood. I was like, oh, shit. But the doctors said, they was like, yo, you was so calm because your alcohol level was high. He was like, that's what kept you calm. It's like, because he died. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I said, drinking saved my life. But nah, man. But that was a warning, man. I still, like, I took heed to that. I still was doing my dumb stuff, man. And that's why the Lord, you know, he had mercy on me, man. You know, because he could have took me out of here a lot of times, man. You know, but, you know, he knew he was going to give me his word. So eventually. You know, but this is 2 Corinthians 5 and 11 in the NLT. It says, because we understand our fearful responsibility to Yahweh B'Ashem outside, we work hard to persuade others. The Most High knows we are sincere, and I hope you know this too. Damn. You know, the Lord knows that we're sincere. He knows who's sincere and who's not. All right. We hope that you understand. That's why we out here telling you. Tell you about His fear and everything. Right? It says, are we commending ourselves to you again? No. We are giving you a reason to be proud of us, so you can answer those who brag about having a spectacular ministry rather than having a sincere heart. That's crazy. That's crazy, yo, and that's a lot of these dudes, man, and they're in their churches, man. They brag on their ministry, the commanding general Yahweh. If you're not with the ISUPK, you're not in the truth. You know, in the IUICs and things like that. You know, those people, you know, they no, excuse me. Can y'all take that over there? Yo, bro, take that over there. Come on, man, y'all drawing, man. Fucking demons, man. But anyway, you know, you got the ISUPK and all that, man. You know, and they brag on their ministry. You know, they don't brag on having a sincere heart, man. And if you brag on anything, you're supposed to brag on the Lord, man. That's having a sincere heart. That's being holy, man. Because we have nothing to glory in. You know? I wish my son was out of here. Trust over there.
But yo, like the joint, like the even though it's a comedy, you know, comedy reflects on the truth. You know what I was about to say. He was like, we don't want 10%. I was like, dang.
Yo,
He said, you know why you got diabetes? Because you ain't paying JC. I'm like, yo, that's some
that shit was funny as hell. Hey, yo, but yo,
that's how they really are deep inside. Like ravening wolves.
Hey, yo, they was robbing the congregation. Whatever he was putting in the pocket. No, they was going in their pocket, taking their wallet, taking all the money out.
Yeah, there you go.
And yo, and then I noticed how they had I guess it was supposed to be JC, but he was black, the long hair sitting there, and he was looking at him like, oh, your message is off, man. You know, but that's bragging on their ministry, man. They brag on their you know, their on their congregation, how big they are, you know, how big the church is. The church is expanding and all. They talk about things like that. They're not really speaking about, you know, Yahweh Shem Shah. And they twist the message up anyway, man. You know?
Right, and that's why Yahweh Shah called places like that, what? Den of thieves.
Yep.
You know?
Harlot houses.
Harlot houses.
You know?
That's right, yeah. That's why he flipped the table.
Yep.
He snapped.
That's when he got angry, man. He got angry.
And they ain't just going to the Catholic, Jehovah's Witness, because the Lord's going to start at his house first, with them that know the truth, man, and that's still doing that shit. You're doing the same thing the Christians are doing, you just know you're Israelite.
That's right, yeah.
So double unto you for that, man.
That's right. Yo, check this one out. Verse 13. It says, if it seems we are crazy, it is to bring glory to the Most High. And if we are in our right minds, it is for your benefit.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna read that again.
Like our Apostle Tahar once said, like, yo, you gotta be a certain type of crazy.
Yeah, they cut.
You know?
Yo, it says, if it seems we are crazy, it is to bring glory to the Most High. And if we are in our right minds, it is for your benefit. You know? That's heavy, man. It says, either way, Hamashiach's love controls us. Since we believe that Hamashiach died for all, we also believe that we have all died to our old life. Man, that's right. That's right. Because you can't, hey, man, you can't come into this truth and still be in the world, man, and be a nigga, man. You got a lot of niggerism in the truth, man.
Nigga likes.
Yeah, exactly. You know? And you're being seen, man.
Like a dirty.
I ain't saying like because you got people that do go certain places and all that, but that's not your whole thing, man. But honestly, for real, well, I wouldn't even want to be in those places anymore. It's nothing but confusion, you know, bunch of bullshit. Then you got all those spirits around, you know. It's still horror houses, man. You know, and anything can pop off, man. Better off grabbing a bottle of Yayan and go home yourself. You know?
A lot of adultery happens in places like that.
Exactly.
Tight dresses,
Yup,
remarried.
yup. And you don't know, man. Like with that Destiny's Child said, "Oh, you ladies need your man at home." You know what I'm saying? Say, "Oh, you ladies need your man at home." You know. So they out there.
Be here in a minute.
Yeah, kind,
I
yup.
hate,
Yo, my man said, yo, what this comedian say? He said, what's she saying? I can have another. No, he said the ambulance is gonna be here in a minute. You and him gonna be in it, baby.
Oh, shit.
I can't remember the whole show. That shit was funny as hell, man. But he was like, to the left. He said, to the left. He said, everything you own is says going out. No, he said something like a right, another left. I'm going to hit you with the right and the left. He said, it's going to be an ambulance here in a minute. You and him going to be in it. I'm like, damn, that shit was funny as hell, man.
In reality, that would have been a righteous judgment.
Yeah, yeah. Man, yo, he wasn't, you know, I think he was from Brooklyn or something like that, but, you know, the brother, he was going in, man. You know? I saw him out and close it up.
Finish off with the
14. Let's get the 14.
Yeah, that one was a
I
bad.
like that, yeah. The 13, that's on street. I like that 14.
Because it tells you the judgment on top of
Exactly.
receiving,
Exactly.
what the brother said. It's like receiving Esau's penis in
Yeah,
his idol. Like you
right.
becoming what married,
Yeah, you because right now your flesh is a virgin when it comes to like chips and all that shit. Yeah, that's why I ain't supposed to tell you. So when you receive that, hey man, you done got married to him. So he put his rod in you.
We're not defiled by women.
That's right, yup.
But this is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, righteous judgment, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Hold up, what's that? Revelation 14.
Nine.
Right there. Well, we never got that in the NLT before.
And real quick, I want to make a point because I really didn't notice that where it says you shall with fire and brimstone, because the next one it says that the smoke of a torment ascended up forever. So that's talking about that second. No?
And it's a period of time that Babylon's going to be on fire from all the missiles that hit here, man, and all the flammable things that's underneath it here, man. Like the natural gases, your asphalt, and all that. That's highly flammable when put to the fire, man. You know. But this Revelation 14 and 9 NLT, it says, then the third angel followed them, shouting, anyone who worships the beast and his statue, or who accepts his mark on their forehead or on their hand, must drink the wine of the Most High's anger. It has been poured full strength, until the Most High's cup of wrath. And they will be tormented with fire and burning, sulfur, in the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb. The smoke of their torment will rise forever and ever, and they will have no relief day nor night, for they have worshipped the beast and his statue, and have accepted the mark of his name. This means that the Most High's holy people must endure persecution patiently, obeying his commandments and maintaining in their faith in Yahweh. You know? I'm going to go here real quick. 13 to 16 in the NLT. All right, this is Revelation chapter 13 and 16. In the NLT, it says, he required everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to be given a mark on the right hand or in their forehead. And look, small. That's crazy. As soon as we was reading it, that's what she walked by. It says, and no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. Wisdom is needed here. Let the one with understanding solve the meaning of the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666, and that's in the NLT, man. You know, so yo, we get that every week because that's the times that we in, and hey, the Lord's coming back to judge this place, man. So you get that mark, which is the RFID microchip. Whether you like it, believe it or not, the message was sent out. So if you take it, that's on you, man. So with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, to the men that died doing the work, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, they shall rise first. All right, to the next week, we're going to say Mawafu Baba Ball, Kwam Yashua. Shalom.
Good.